Hey guys, this is Colt Reichel, and this is my organizational design screencast. I'll be going over what organizational design is, why it's important, and why it's important in my industry. So, organizational design is the overall design of an organization, firm, or company. Pretty self-explanatory. When a company is started, they have to ask themselves certain questions, like what are our goals going to be, both long-term, short-term? What are the basic tasks within the company? Who's going to make the decisions on where the company goes? What is the structure of communication between employees or between management? And what is the incentive structure going to be? So essentially, it's the concepts and the principles that make up the organization. And in terms of Burton, this requires analysis. So organizational design is split up into four components: strategic, structural, process, and contingencies. And each of those are broken down further. So strategic is environment, strategy, goals. Pretty self-explanatory. What are the overall goals of the company? What is the strategy to reach those goals in terms of its environment, in terms of its competition? Structure is the knowledge exchange, geographic distribution, organizational complexity, and configuration. So knowledge exchange is the sharing of information, which requires interpretation amongst the employees or amongst management. Geographic distribution is managing across distances. If a company has more than one location, how are they going to handle communication and that sort of thing between different locations of a company? Organizational complexity is the degree of task specialization within the company, and configuration deals with the dividing of large tasks into smaller tasks. The process deals with task design, people, leadership, and climate. Task design is how a company divides up tasks both daily and long term. The people obviously deal with the number of people, but also their level of knowledge and their experience within the industry. Leadership obviously is very important because it creates a climate amongst the company. So the managing style is going to affect the overall climate of how the employees are. Contingencies deal with coordination, control, information systems, which are the systems that collect, store, and process information. It can be between people to people or between computers, such as emailing and that sort of stuff. And obviously the incentives for employees. I'm running short on time, so I'm going to speed through this real quick. As you can see, these are the different elements of Burton's organizational design that a company can use to help better understand where they fit in terms of other companies and that sort of stuff. So you can find out the fits and misfits, you can graph it, or you can put your company in different columns to see where you fit. And essentially what all this is doing is it's partitioning a big task into smaller tasks of the subunits and how to coordinate these smaller subtasks so they fit together efficiently to reach company goals. Why is this important? Obviously, for goal attainment. Every company has goals that they want to reach, whether they're daily or long term. And the more goals that you can attain, the more successful that a company is going to be. Obviously, this helps with job security and money, whether it's incentives or, whether it's overall company growth. What all of this is doing, what organizational design is for, is to help better understand your company in terms of the smaller units. And that can be preventative. You can prevent future losses. You can prevent all sorts of things by better understanding where your company lies in terms of its competition and just in terms of its daily and long-term goals. I'm a coach, and organizational design, I think, is important in the sporting world too. Every team has strategies and goals, whether it's on or off the field. And especially when you're the coach of a collegiate program like I am, it's not just coaching. You have a budget, you have to recruit, you have all these other things. And being able to better understand where you fit in terms of your competition is obviously going to make you more successful as a coach. They all dictate the relationship of roles in a program. This helps you stay up to date, and really it's all about winning in the collegiate sporting world, and being able to better integrate these sort of ideas is going to help your team grow. One of the most successful coaches of all time and one of my favorites is John Wooden. And I just felt like a couple of these quotes kind of pertain to organizational design. It isn't what you do, but it's how you do it. And being able to understand how you do things and why you do things is going to help you better be able to do what you do better. And it's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. It's great to have goals. It's great to have, aspirations. But if you don't understand how to get there, that will prevent you from being as successful as you can possibly be. So thank you for listening to my screencast. And I hope you guys learned a little bit of what organizational design is and why it's important. Thank you.